The Saints now have their first 53-man roster, and the season is about to get underway. I'm Nick Underhill, and you're watching The Dot, presented by Matt Bowers Auto Group. The Saints didn't really do anything that was overly surprising with their roster today. Maybe the biggest move they made was parting ways with veteran safety Jonathan Abram, but he is somebody that could be back on that practice squad, and they could eventually elevate him for a game early in the season. So it's possible that he'll still be a member of the team once all the dust settles. But overall, a lot of the stuff that we expected them to do, they ended up doing. Maybe a little bit of tinkering at the end of the wide receiver depth chart. They kept Mason Tipton there instead of somebody like Equiminius St. Brown, which is a little bit of a minor surprise, but only because Tipton got injured and we didn't see him for the last 2 weeks. His work early in camp was really good, and he was somebody that we all thought was a lock to make the roster until he did suffer that injury. Overall, 4 undrafted free agents ended up making the team. Matthew Hayball, Tipton, Rico Payton, and Dallin Holker at tight end. Holker was somebody else that felt like a lock from start to finish throughout this process. Now, I do think there are a couple soft spots left on the roster. I think they're going to be doing some shopping at wide receiver. I think the offensive line still needs a little bit of help. And if there's a safety out there, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Saints in the market for one of those guys as well. But they did get a little bit younger. They parted ways with a bunch of vested veterans. They brought in some younger players. And now we'll see how the rest of the roster moves shake out over the next few days.